everybody, I am Ibáñez. I'm the person in charge of the software development on the IDT company. Okay. I'll try to explain the software application that we already developed several years ago. We call this software application DTwin or DTwin short. Okay. Well, everybody here already what are the digital twins? For the same explanation. What is the mean for us at the digital twin? Is just all that model has been created, under the BIM methodology. We are integrated with several solutions or different solutions. Solution from management, solution from existing solutions, by the way. It is not something that we are going to create, yes, because already exists all that service solutions, around the world. So we are not creating, another wheel. We are trying to use all that services or solar applications integrated with our digital twin. It's one example, okay, in this picture. The digital twin by default have integrated three models. These models, just aims to control, the asset manager, the asset maintenance management system, and the asset operation system, monitoring. Sorry. Digital twin with application, has some goals that aims, to the client, to control the application, because in this way, the application could have some kind of restriction based on the user roles. It could have some kind of usabilities or functionalities, to access, to some functions and some modules. In the same way, the asset data. The asset data that is going to provide from the digital twin is going to manage for the same application. Okay. The same way with the asset data, we can deal another facility management. And it connect with another services with the sensory monitoring through the IoT services that already exist. In the same way too, the application has one model that helps to store the data from the building. This the picture. This picture you can see in one way we have our digital twin related to the property that contains the property contains assets, and in the asset in the same way is to link it with the maintenance. We're talking about the management. Another side, you can see that it's integrated with that sensors, the sensor operations. Okay, it is connected with the IoT technologies. The application contains, the one main page. You can see, we have one map. It's located all that possible projects. Every project is related with one model, digital twin. When you are clicking in one point in the map, is there is the open one viewer that is showing in one side the model 3D, and another side the properties of the model and the services that is going to integrate. To remark here, one point, we try to make the difference between what is the asset data related to the inventory and what is the asset data related to the building. I'm talking about The software design has a lot of information, that is related to the specific geometries, for example, columns, doors, and so on. But sometimes that information, has one use, but it's not for the inventory, for maintenance, because you are not going to make maintenance in one column or one specific door, because maybe it could be, a specific equipment that really you want to integrate, and that's the facility management. So for that reason, we try to divide that part to make the difference between what is for us or for the digital twins, the inventory related to a set of equipment that is going to be related with the maintenance. Okay? As you can see here too, we have the model of the assets, a set of the functions that is going to help the client or the user to create that inventory, to create that level of hierarchy, to associate every equipment. So in this way, for example, you have one building, you want to say, or you want to group that living spaces. You say, I want to create my systems for air conditioning. I want to all that HVAC system, to integrate or to create or to relate in that inventory. So that group. So in that way, you could create several therapy levels. So you say, okay, I have already, the system. I would like to create now the maintenance, a set of group to maintenance, for example, doors, because my doors are have a specific maintenance, or have specific specific task that needs to make, every certain time. After that, we have another model. There is maintenance. So first, we create the assets when we are going, to list or to create all the inventories. With every inventory that is already, identified, we are trying to create or to associate those inventories with some plans, some maintenance tasks. It could be, prevention plans or corrective tasks. Okay, and this way, the services or the solution have one specific service cycle. That if you are going to say, well, I need to make one maintenance on my systems. Every 2 months is going to give you that automatically. That is the plan every 2 months. Okay, because in that way, the operators could have that that view, that is the result. In this way, we have here the monitoring system. And the monitoring system, what we are doing, we are going to integrate the sensors. In this example, in the picture you will see, we have just one device in one side. We have one geometry that represents that is the IoT device that is collecting information. Okay, so you can see here all that data that is listed is related to the sensor data that is going to collect to the IoT services. We are using several services like MQTT, OpenSea UA, or Modbus TCP/IP. Well, for that services we call IoT Hub. There's one infrastructure that we already created too that aims to connect all that services. Okay? We are not creating everything from nothing because already exists a specific software. They're already controlling the system. But those data wants to go out from the from one building high on the cloud. If that is in the we create infrastructure that aims to obtain that data from the service. Well, is will be more about it. And the last part that we have is the storage. Okay, we build one services that is going to integrate with the blockchain. In this way, all that documentation that is related to the project should be possible to be storage. In the same way, it's possible to have that traceability with blockchain. So in this way, that document that you already allowed could give you that that credibility that say that nobody could change that document because already know that this document is a version 1, version 2. If there are some changes that happen or we need to compare, you could already try to check it this way. This part of this picture is one interaction that we already have with several solutions that we have in the Sphere project. Okay. Understood. Well, that's all our software.